Welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy, and this is a channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. So what do we got going on today? Hey, today's another episode of Still Trivia. You guys seem to be liking this, okay? All right, first things first. As a side note, hey, you guys out there with a lot of experience, if you want to send in a question for the next Still Trivia, just send them to stillworksandbrewing@gmail.com. We'll be glad to have it, and we'll give you credit for the question, okay? All right. First thing we want to do is, hey, we want to give credit to all the winners from last week. We'll put them over here on the screen, okay? All right, well, let's get started. All right, question number one. Where did the term moonshine come from? A, alcohol that is only made at night. B, clear alcohol. C, alcohol that has not had any taxes paid on it. Or D, all of the above. Okay, question number two. What is a good rule of thumb for grain for a mash? The amount of grain for a mash. A, 1.5 to 3 pounds per gallon. B, 4 to 5 pounds per gallon. C, 6 to 7 pounds per gallon. Or D, 8 to 9 pounds per gallon of mash. Okay, we got it on a roll now. All right, question number three. At what temperature does alcohol boil or vaporize? A, 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. B, 78 degrees Celsius or 172 degrees Fahrenheit. C, it doesn't boil. Or D, 212 Celsius or 413 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, we're just getting right through these questions real fast. Okay, question number four. What is not used in fermentation? A fermentation bucket. B, a triple scale hydrometer. C, an airlock. Or D, a proof and trails hydrometer. All right. Number five. Brandy is made from what being fermented? A, fruit or fruit juices. B, grain. C, honey. D, table sugar. All right. Two more to go. Number six. What comes off the still first? A, heads. B, tails. C, hearts. Or D, foreshots. All right, last question. What enzyme we use for our hobby? All right, now I'm going to mess up these pronunciations, but here it goes anyway. A, glucoamylase enzyme. B, amylase enzyme. C, peptic enzyme. Or all of the above. All righty, how many did you get? Did you get them all? All right, so let's get the answers to the questions. All right, here we go. Question number one. Where did the term moonshine come from? Well, that's kind of a trick question, but the main answer to that question is alcohol that has not had taxes paid on it. Okay, that's the best answer out there. Okay, question number two. What is a good rule of thumb for the amount of grain for a mash? Okay, and the answer to that is A. 1.5 to 3 pounds, depending on what you're doing. That is the best answer. Question number 3. At what temperature does alcohol boil? Okay, alcohol will start to boil, vaporize at about 78 degrees Celsius or 172.4 Fahrenheit, depending on the elevation above sea level. So it's going to be in there somewhere. Okay. Okay. What is not used in fermentation? Okay. The only answer that fits is D. A proof and trails hydrometer. Okay. That's used after distillation. Okay. Brandy is made from what being fermented? Answer is A. Fruits or fruit juices, okay? And number 6, what comes off the still first? I hope you got that one right, and it's going to be D, 4 shots, okay? And the last question is, what enzyme do we use for our hobby? Got to be D. We use all them enzymes in somewhere, okay? Hey, this has been a lot of fun. Like I said before, if you have some, you experienced guys, if you got some questions you want to add on to the next trivia, hey, please just email them to me. It'll be a lot of fun, and we'll put your name beside the question, if I choose your question, all right? Well, last thing I got to say is, hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time here on Stillworks and Brewing.